Hi there guys, and welcome back to Naturally Rawsome. I'm Eva, and today I want to show you the new Nama M1 nut milk maker. This is an amazing machine, and they really thought this machine through with all the details and all the cool stuff that it provides you. So let's get started. The Nama M1 nut milk maker is not a juicer. Obviously, it's a nut milk maker, so it's different than a juicer. You have in the compartment, different than in a juicer, if you open the lid and take out the inside, you have a strainer here that is very, very fine to give you a very smooth and grit-free milk result. And then we also have the blending part inside here, which you can see with the blades. And once you turn it on, it runs and blends up all the nuts with the water that you add. And then in the second process, it blends again and spins out any leftover liquid from the pulp. So in the end, you have a really dry and not much pulp left over from your nut milk because of this final spinning process. And what's also really nice is with this container that they have, you see the amount that you put in here. Like you can measure your water or coconut water that you want to add into to make your milk. You have 4 cups here, or if you're from Europe, then you have also the milliliter measurement over here. And it also comes with a lid. And the cool part is that you can use this lid for measuring. It has this kind of hole in it. That's exactly 1 cup, which is what you need for making the milk to measure your nuts or oats or whatever you use for making your milk. And here you can fill in the water. And once you have your milk ready, then you can use this lid as a storing lid because it has a rubber sealing on the side and it seals it up completely. So you can store it in the fridge in this one, and it's really handy. It also comes with a cleaning brush that is a little bit bigger than the one that you're used to from your juicer. And it's also having a hidden gem with this outlet cleaner that you could also use if you have the M1 and a juicer. You could also use it for cleaning your juicer. And it's really handy because sometimes it's hard to clean inside the outlet. And with this one, it makes it really easy to clean things up. And it's so cool because it's all in one. And compared to the juicer, this is also different. You can close the lid even if the container is on the machine, whereas on a juicer you always have to take it off and close it, and that's different over here. And it also comes with a digital display on the front. Hold on a second, I'll get the plug and then I will show you. And if you get the white version, you also get a white plug, which is really beautiful. Let's check out this display. If I turn it on the back, then you might see it says hello. And you can then also enter your timing that you wanna. First, you gotta obviously close this outlet because it's for safety reasons. If you add in all your ingredients and you don't close it, then it will all run out when you fill in the stuff. So it's different than in your juicer. Always make sure to close it. And then you can set up here the timing that you want to set for your blending process. So you can set, depending on what kind of ingredient you use. Maybe you use nuts that are a little bit harder and you didn't soak them. Then I would use maybe a minute. And for something like oats, which are softer, or coconut, you can also set it for half a minute. And then it will automatically blend for 1 minute or half a minute. And in the end, once you have opened your outlet and all the milk came out, you let it open, wait a few seconds, and then it spins again for another 30 seconds. Or if you have set it to 1 minute, it will spin for 1 minute and get out any leftover liquid. So you get out as much as possible of the nutrients and also to get as much milk as possible from your ingredients. And it also comes with a recipe book if you need more inspirations. And it also has things that you can do, or recipes that you can make with the leftover pulp ingredients, like cookies or bliss balls that you can make. So it's really inspirational, and also all different kinds of milks and the ingredients that you need amount-wise. And with milk, it's always like the more nut part you add, the creamier it will be. So let's say if you add 4 cups of water to 1 cup of nuts, it's a really kind of watery, less fatty milk. And if you add like 2 cups of water and 1 cup of nuts, it's a little bit more of a barista milk kind of, and has a little bit a higher fat amount, and also kind of is a little bit creamier. So it's up to you how you want to make it, and you can also add in all kinds of other ingredients. The only thing that you cannot do in it is making soy milk in it, because you would have to cook the soybeans and then blend it, and that's not working in here. But anything else like cashew milk, macadamia milk, pistachio milk, coconut milk. And also what I did recently, I tried making a fat-free milk with sweet potatoes and coconut water, and it worked really well. If you peel and chop up your sweet potato in advance and add enough liquid, the M1 does a perfect job in kind of blending up and extracting all the liquid, and it tastes absolutely amazing. And if you want, I can link you the recipe down below for my chocolate, or fat-free chocolate milk that I recently made on Instagram. And something I have also tried, because I'm always more on the fat-free side, so I'm trying out different things. I also tried making wild blueberry juice with the M1. So basically I added my defrosted wild blueberries in here. Then I let it blend, open it, and let it spin again. And the end result was really, really amazing. Usually I use the juicer to make my wild blueberry juice, but then the pulp is still kind of wet, and it would be a pity to throw out the pulp. Whereas if I make it in here, the end pulp is so dry that there's not much left, first of all, and the end pulp is really dry, and you know that it extracted all the nutrients as well. So I think this might be my new favorite for making wild blueberry juice. And considering that, I also want to mention that you cannot add frozen ingredients in here. So if you want to add frozen ingredients, you always have to defrost them in advance. It doesn't handle ice or frozen ingredients. That's always good to know, because it's really hard and it's not an ice cream maker. If you want to add ice to your milk, then add it in once you have made your milk, and then add your ice cubes. But I'm not a fan of icing my drinks, so I don't have an issue with that. And cleaning wise, it's also really easy. I think it took me 2 to 3 minutes to clean it once I made my milk, or fat-free milk. And if you take out this after the milk process is done, you can turn it left and right so it comes out easier. And the M1 also comes with a storing bag. It comes with this that you can flap open, and then you can kind of get out your pulp and add it onto this. And you seal it, and you can store it in the fridge to use it later on for some of the recipes that are in here, like for cookies or bliss balls, or if you want to make cereal and add it in, you can also use that one. Or you could spread it out, because this one is really handy as it is also flat. You can also spread it out and use this as a dehydrator sheet and make kind of crackers or, yeah, raw cookies in your dehydrator. That's really handy. And as I mentioned, they really thought this machine through. And yeah, I absolutely love that they considered all the details that are needed to make nut milk and also use up the leftovers after making the milk. And if you're interested in getting it, it is now available worldwide with different plugs. And I'm from Germany, so I know that you can get it there without shipping costs and import taxes. It's all included in the price. And also worldwide, I think they managed to include the shipping and import taxes in the price. So it's easier for you. You don't have to worry about additional costs that you would have to pay if you get it, if you're not from the US or Canada. And what I also wanted to mention, it's currently on sale. So they have a promo going. If you use the code NRM1, then you can get now $50 off the machine and save up in making your nut milk. And if you make nut milk at home, it's always cheaper than buying nut milk in the store. And of course, also healthier, because you get more out of your oats when you make it yourself, and you also have a higher nutrient content in your milk as you're making it fresh, and add a little bit more oats than it's usually used when they make store kind of milk. And the other downside is, of course, also if you buy store-bought milk, plant-based milk, it's always filled with a lot of water, first of all, but then also other not so beneficial ingredients like canola oil or other oils to give it a smoothness, some kind of thickers in there, binders that will make it kind of creamier as they're adding so much water, and also natural flavors or flavors in general, which are not good for the brain. So I try to avoid those as best as I can. And as I'm also eating salt-free, I also want to avoid salt, and that's what they also add in nut milks that you buy in the store. Yeah, so this is it concerning the M1. As mentioned, if you want to get $50 off right now, you can use the NRM1 code to get your M1 juicer for a discounted price right now. And if you want to get a Namawell juicer, you can also use my regular code, which I'll also link down below, NR10, to get 10% off any kind of juicer or accessories that you buy at Namawell. So I hope this video was helpful for you, and I will also link you some videos down below that you can check out that I already made with the M1, like gluten-free oat milk, the chocolate milk recipe, and some wild blueberry juice that I made in the M1. So you can check that out and see for yourself how it works. So if you like this video and it was helpful for you, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys soon in another video. If you have any questions, let me know. And until next time, remember, keep it light and simple. And as always, naturally, Rawsome. Bye.